Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. So for today, I thought I'd talk about something kind of off topic, but I guess I would call this the Hall of Fame on skincare products that are most affordable per use. So I kind of formulated my own calculation based upon how much of each product you would use in an average use. Obviously, things like toners and lightweight serums, a little bit goes further with those because of their water base, or certain oils. And I kind of calculated how much per use and how much it ends up costing per each use. And some products may initially look kind of pricey, but then if you get like 500 uses out of it, then it really isn't that expensive. So, okay, and actually most of these are K-Beauty products. So, okay, off to the first one. This is the Cosrx 6 Peptide Booster. It's about 17 bucks, and it's 5 ounces and 150 milliliters. It's just a liquid serum with 6 peptides for anti-aging. Very liquid texture. A little bit of this goes a very long way. There's a lot of different ways you can use it. Actually, once I finish up all of my Costa Baja hyaluronic acid backups, I'm going to use this as a lightweight body serum. So, bonus points if you mix in copper peptides with it. Okay, so I figure this one took about 3 to 4 drops to cover the entire face, and it ended up being about 0.02 cents per use. So not even a full cent per use every time you use this. So I figure this bottle would last about about a year if you use it twice a day. So very small amount. Depends on, obviously, if you apply it very liberally. I typically don't apply products super liberally. Well, more so at night than in the morning. But yeah, a little bit of this one goes a long way. Very affordable to start out with. And the big bottle is bonus points. So, okay, next up is the Softymo Speedy Cleansing Oil, which is 10 bucks, 240 milliliters. Lincoln's here. It's just a nice, clean, lightweight cleansing oil. It's a lighter than the average cleansing oil. You can see the texture of it in here. I've repurchased it now a couple times. Skin needs about 1 or between a half and a pump to cover the entire face to remove makeup and sunscreen. So I figured about 15 drops per use, or about a half a pump, gives it about 400 uses or so, right around there. And I figure this is 0.02 cents per use. So pretty darn affordable, especially when it's 10 bucks to start out with. It'll last you quite a while. It also makes a great morning cleanse as well. So, okay, next up is the Anua Rice Glow Milky Toner. This one's a super lightweight toner with some nice hydrating ingredients. Here's the texture of it. But when you think milky toner, I instantly would think something a little bit more thick, but it's almost as lightweight as water, not quite. And I calculated this to be about 1 cent per use. Or no, sorry, yeah, 1 cent per use. Sorry, I'm bad at that. It's 21 bucks for 250 milliliters. Lincoln, no. Lincoln's checking it out. So anyway, so yeah, very affordable product overall. Super liquidy. And if you use it with a cotton pad, then obviously you get a little bit less uses, but anyway, use it however you like it. So, okay, next up, this is the Marion May 6 Peptide Complex. It's just a peptide serum that's fragrance-free. For me, I figure about 5 to 6 drops to cover the entire face. Here is a sample of the texture of it. Pretty water-light. You can see not quite as liquidy as the other stuff, but still pretty lightweight. And it's 10 bucks for 30 milliliters. So I calculated this is about 10 cents per use. So pretty affordable. Again, staring at 10 bucks doesn't hurt. I think that's probably why a lot of these are K-Beauty stuff, because they're just super affordable. Yeah, so really nice product. So worth checking out. Okay, next up is the Madagascar Centella Probio-Cica Enriched Toner from Skin 1004. It's 210 milliliters. It's 13 bucks. So it's really affordable. I figure if you don't use this with a cotton pad, it's about 10 drops to cover your whole face if you just pat it on. And this one came in at, 0.03 cents per use. So really, really affordable product. Really nice. I love this brand. They have a lot of great stuff. Their sunscreens are wonderful too. Okay, at 12 bucks, I know they repackaged it recently, but the TM Snail and Azulene Water Essence, it's 12 bucks for 180 milliliters. It's a toner. It's got snail mousse and azulene, soothing, great for dry and sensitive skin types, water-like texture, just slightly more thick than the average toner, but still, because that snail mousse, it makes it just a slightly thicker. There, you see it. So I figure with this one, about 14 drops to cover the entire face, a little more, but just because of the texture to it. So for this one, I came in at 4 cents per use. So really affordable. Really nice product. 12 bucks. Can't beat that anywhere. Okay, a couple more, and then I've got some runner-ups. Next up, the Klairs Midnight Blue Youth Drop, which is 31 bucks. So on this list, it's the most expensive product on the list, and it's a smaller size. It's 20 milliliters, but it's just an epidermal growth factor serum with blueberry extract in it. For me, this is so water-like. 1 or 2 drops covers my whole face, maybe 3 if my skin's really, really dry. But this is probably the most liquid texture out of all of these. Yeah, it's super lightweight. So literally 2 drops, maybe 3 will cover your whole face. So anyway, so I calculated this came in at 15 cents per use. So it's probably the most expensive one on the list. But it's a really good product with some really nice ingredients in there, and you can't go wrong with that. It's a really nice product. So, okay, a few runner-ups. The Mizon 7 Vegan Peptide Serum. This one's very similar to Cosrx. I think that's what they're modeling this after, but there you go. Right now, I couldn't really find this for sale anywhere, so I'm not exactly sure how much the K-Beauty sites are charging for this one because it's sold out everywhere. So I don't know. It's just a runner-up, but it's still really nice and pretty effective and efficient, and and a good competitor to the Cosrx. They're the same ounces. They are. Yeah, they're direct competitors. Unless they're owned by the same company, then I don't know. Okay, the Cosrx Snail cream. This one, a little bit of this one goes a super long way. If you can get the 7-ounce tube, I got the 7-ounce tube at TJ Maxx recently for $14.99. That will last forever. So it's really cheap, but a little bit of this one tends to go a long way. But with this one, I tend to slather it on at night, so I'm a little bit more gracious with the amount I use, so it doesn't last as long as it did as if I were just applying a little bit. The Prequel Pre-Gleanse, this this tube is huge. 1 pump to half a pump does enough to cleanse my face. It will last for a very long time. And then the Geek and Gorgeous Mighty Melt Cleanser, melting cleansing balm. For me, just a little bit. I always overdose it, but for me, just a little tiny amount of this, maybe like a teaspoon, is enough to remove all of my sunscreen and makeup. So this one's priced right, and it will last a very, very long time for me. So yeah, so it tends to be toners. You know, the other thing I thought of is the Prequel Fluid Moisturizer. For a nice moisturizer in this price, in this amount, it's very generous. So yeah, so tends to be toners are going to get you the most, and then liquidy serums. And they all have some nice ingredients in them. And K-Beauty's still really affordable. So as far as where it's at, K-Beauty stands out every time because they're just so affordable. So yeah, so I'm curious if you guys like the concept of this video. Let me know. If not, let me know. And I could do a makeup version of this too, because there's some makeup products where it's like, man, I've been using this one for forever now. And even though it looks expensive, I mean, it's been lasting me for so long. So yeah, obviously a lot of things depend on what type of brushes you use for makeup, because some pick up more than others. I mean, and then certain products, you know, if you use like a cotton pad, then you're gonna absorb more, and things like that. Or packaging issues sometimes can make products go faster or slower depending on the issue. So anyway, leave your thoughts below. Sign up for my newsletter if you like the channel or found it helpful. Like, subscribe. Yeah, check out the links below. Thanks so much. I will see you guys more tomorrow. And here is Ike taking a nap. Da, 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 da. There he is. Taking a nap in the bathroom. This is his favorite spot. I don't know why. He loves to be in the bathtub in the summer too. So, okay, thanks so much. I'll see you guys more tomorrow. Bye, guys.